Hello, I'm Casey and I have some spooky season book recs for you. I think I'm going to skip around so it's not like all one genre. I'm going to start out with Scream for Us and Melt for Us by Molly Doyle. I really love these ones. This one takes place on Halloween and it's about three masked men that fall for this girl at this Halloween party and some crazy stuff happens. Dark romance, very spicy. And then Melt for Us is the second one with the same people and it's their Christmas story. Return to Midnight. I enjoyed this one. It's set in this like gothic style mansion type thing and it's about some survivors of a massacre that kind of happened a while ago, 10 years ago. And they're coming back to the house to get closure and such, and then one of them's writing a story and a lot of more secrets were revealed about that night that no one knew about, and there's a lot of plot twists. I really enjoyed this one. I only have one of these books. I think this one was my favorite, but the Devil's Night series by Penelope Douglas, if you want dark romance, spicy. Did I like any of these men? No. Did I still read them all? Yes. And they also take place on Halloween, and I know a lot of dark romance people like these books. House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. This is about a retired actress that goes to a house on the lake and she likes to spy on her neighbors, and one of her neighbors is like a woman that's beautiful and stuff, so she kind of envies her and they strike up kind of a little friendship, not really, and then the neighbor goes missing and she suspects the husband. So there's a lot more to this book than just that. There's so many plot twists. I feel like at a certain point, like every other chapter, there was like you thought you knew what was going to happen, but then crazy stuff was revealed and you were just like, wait, what? I love this book. I think the lake setting and stuff too as well makes kind of for a cozy type spooky season vibe. Scars and Trust by Miley Howard. I loved this one so much. I already started going through and annotating it, and this is about a girl named Ariana, and she's got a lot of scars physically and like traumatically, like in her past, and she's just such a fun character. She's just so like fun and relatable, I feel like. And then her best friend's cousin enters the picture and he's got some scars of his own, and they, you know, obviously get together at a certain point, but I just can't even explain how much I love these characters. There was so many LOL moments. There was like dark romance, like this is a dark rom-com, so just unhinged. I loved it. The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. This is very like spooky-ish vibe. It's set at a motel obviously, and there's ghosts involved and like trying to solve old murders, and one of the girls works at the front desk. I think that this would be great for spooky season. Halloween, of course, by Holly Wilde. First of all, the cover, yes. But it's I'm just gonna keep it simple. It's a story, two stories in one. One of them is a girl that has sex with three pumpkins, and another one is a girl that has sex with a candy dish and like the candy inside. I got 3 books by Darcy Coates. I love Darcy Coates. She is very good for spooky reads. From Below is probably my favorite by her. I was looking behind myself after I was reading this one, but it's about a group of divers that goes down to a shipwreck, and it's kind of like untouched. I don't really remember how the water is, but it didn't move anything inside, so they're going to investigate and try to see why it sunk and all that other stuff. And I loved this. I remember there was a lot of, she's very good at like ghosts and stuff, so there was a lot of creepy things that were not just normal things that happened. The Carrow Haunt is about this tour guide of this old haunted house, and she is approached by people who want to try to catch the phenomena that goes on in this house on camera, and she hasn't really experienced much of it, so she's like, yeah, let's do this. Long story short, a storm traps them all there when they're going to do this, and you know, all the ghosts are in there still, so a lot of fun ghost stuff happens and it gets pretty intense. I love this one. The Haunting of Ashburn House. This one is about a girl that inherits a house, like a spooky looking house from a family member that died or something, and she gets there and the house is really creepy and furniture will be moved when she leaves the room, stuff like that. I don't want to give like any hints about the twist or anything, but I really enjoyed this one. And if you like the whole spooky haunted house vibe. Brave Obsession by Maren Riley. I enjoyed this one a lot. I just finished this one actually, and it's a stalker romance. He wears a scream mask, and he's just such a funny character. He's very like cocky, and I don't want to give any hints about the twist in this one either, but he's a very interesting, fun character, and so is the main character. And I love this one, so if you love stalker romances, for sure. Maybird in the Ever After by Jodi Lynn Anderson. This is one of my favorite childhood book series. I haven't read it in so long, but it's about this girl, Maybird, and she finds this magical world in a lake that's outside of her house. And it's like a ghost world, and she's got to kind of maneuver her way through there, and there's a boogeyman, there's a bunch of different crazy looking ghosts. One of them is named Pumpkin, which I mean, I feel like is perfect for spooky season. And I read this book so much when I first got it. This is my original copy. I had to buy a new one, and it's totally falling apart. Through the Midnight Door by Katrina Monroe. I haven't finished this one yet, but I think it'd be perfect for this list. It's about 3 sisters who go to this abandoned spooky house, and they get 3 keys, like 1 key each, and they each have a door to go into. And whatever happens behind those doors that they saw, like, they vow to never speak of it again. But their whole lives after that have been, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, they've been messed up ever since then. And one of their sisters ends up going here and ending her life. And it brings them both together again, and they have to confront everything that happened. Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. I love this one so much. Also, look at the sexy demon daddy on the cover. Okay. Leon, he is a demon, and Ray, she's the girl in the book, and she is potentially trying to get sacrificed by this cult of sorts in this college. And he is like, yeah, you got to give me your soul. And of course, you know, sex and stuff. But anyways, this was a really fun book. Like, also dark, but I feel like there's like a lot of mystery involved. I feel like the setting is very spooky-ish. Like, I feel like it perfectly fits with the fall vibe. So this is the last one.